Hey guys, me Dave. It's 12/20, 2020, 2020, 2020. So I thought I'd do a little video. Just not too much going on. Been getting hit. Um, when I say that when I say there's not much going on, I'm just I'm always getting hit, you guys. Even if they lay out. I mean, they're laying off me, but I'm still, you know, I mean, they're microwaving me a little bit, and I'm still getting hit. Just not as much, So you kind of get used to it after a while. But so I was thinking about my program today a little bit, and uh, I'll tell you something else that I kind of found out today. That I'm a little suspicious of. I told you guys they have front companies and all that stuff funding my program. Um, I have new suspicions. That they may own a liquor store in the neighborhood, brand new liquor store. It's only been around for a couple years. Uh, it's I've been in there a few times. It's actually a nice liquor store. Um, I have some suspicions because there's a guy, which I think he's a perp. I think he's I don't know, maybe he's an agent in the neighborhood. He goes to the liquor store and parks his car there for a long time, you know, um, like for hours and stuff. So I don't know if he owns it, or if he's part of this program and owns a liquor store, or what. I got I'm really suspicious. They kind of let me see a lot of things. I think they might own a pizza place that recently uh, changed ownership. I know they own a bar for sure because we had, uh, I don't know, I guess they're agents living across the street, and they own this bar. And then they own another business, a rafting business, for whitewater rafting. You know, it's really amazing. So I was thinking about this today. I'm thinking, why did they let me see all this stuff? Why did they let me see all this stuff if they know I might talk about it? Why did they let me see all this stuff? My program's kind of always been like that. They kind of always kind of tell me. They don't tell me the truth all the time. These guys are major liars. Don't get me wrong. They lie about everything. You know, um, they lie about a lot of things, but they do show me things. Nonverbal. They show me things. Like I think they bought that laundromat kitty corner from my house. I know they bought it because there was uh, a lady. She was an agent from an agency, and she was driving. I have a picture of it on my Facebook page. A white, uh, brand new Chevy, blacked out windows, 4-door. It was a undercover car, or a Fed car. And she went to the laundromat and she was getting ready to do a rummage sale. You know, so because the people that used to own the laundromat would have a rummage sale every year, so they would have a rummage sale. They didn't do it this year, of course, but this is a couple years ago. Um, and another guy in my program that I think is from an agency, big guy. I wouldn't want to mess with them. Um, he was when I got out of the psych ward. He was over there talking to the owner. I went for a bike ride, and he was over there talking to the owner of the laundromat. I don't know if he was trying to persuade him to sell or what. But why did they let me see all this stuff? I don't know. They let me see it. If I talk about it, do I sound crazy talking about it? I don't know. I mean, if you do some research on some of these agencies, they do use front companies a lot. Some of the agencies use front companies in charter planes, and so they can spy on your phone conversations, and stuff. That recently came out a couple years ago or something. But so why are they letting me see all this stuff? I don't know why, but they kind of tell me in not so many words what's going on. Um, you know, just like when I was in the psych ward the second time, I was getting tortured to hell. Tortured. I was sleep deprived for 11 days. I was in there for 11 days. I was sleep deprived the whole time. They let me sleep one night out of 11 days. And the doctor came in to see me in the morning, and he's like, Do you know what this is all for?" I said, "No, I don't know what's going on." And he didn't tell me, of course, but I kind of had to figure that out on my own, and stuff. But it's just unreal. I was thinking about that today. I was thinking, why are they letting me see all this stuff? Obviously this program is millions of dollars a year, and they're, it all changed about 4 years ago when I got out of the psych ward for the last time, the third time. That's when this all started. They let me see. What is that on my hat? They let me see dust or something. They let me see I don't know. They let me see a lot of things. These front companies started popping up a couple years ago. Did I was tortured really bad for 90 days when I was in the treatment center. It was 14 hours a day, and I was getting hit hard, you guys. I would wake up in the morning, grab a cup of coffee, and they would hit me so hard and knock my balance off. They would hit my brain stem, which was super painful. They were doing all kinds of things. They were hitting me around people, but if I was isolated, they would kind of leave me alone. But they were, all the staff were harassing me, banging pots and pans, and all this stuff when they were cooking. And there was a cook that cooked us meals and stuff, and he was all in the kitchen banging and all this stuff. It was just unreal. And then I got out, and then they gave me like 3 months off without getting hit. It felt like I was barely getting hit at all for like 3 months. And then it picked up slowly. If I'd have a doctor's appointment, they'd keep me up all night, do stuff like that. But so did someone cut the money off to my program? That's my question. Did someone cut the money off to my program because they knew I was getting tortured so bad? Or something? Something changed after I got out of the psych ward. I got hit hard, you guys, super hard. They let me out a few days earlier. They were like, okay, it's enough. It's like, it's enough of this craziness, like, he can go home. So they let me out a few days earlier, and I got out of there, and I was happy to get the heck out of there. I was in there for, close to 3 months and stuff, and now it's like, a couple of years ago, the last couple of years, they've been, starting up front companies and all this stuff, and they let me see it, they let me see it, they let me know that they're involved in my program and all this stuff, so it's amazing what's going on in my program. They let me see a lot of things. They show me how things work, and stuff. And I've seen these guys. I've probably been near the Hive Mind team. I've probably seen, which I have suspicions of a few guys that were in the fake psych ward with me, that were staff. I've seen them at the liquor store. I got mad one time. They came outside the front of my house when I got mad, when they hit me with rage one time. And the guy was playing a janitor in the hospital. He was playing, acting. He wasn't a real janitor. The guy's driving a $60,000 pickup. He's not a real janitor. He came to my house and walked in front of the sidewalk when they were hitting me with rage super hard. To get my relative out of the house. It's unreal. They let me see a lot of things. I could go on for hours and hours and hours and talk about my program. It really is unbelievable. A lot of TIs don't even believe it. They don't. I'm kind of lucky in a way that they show me all this stuff. I feel lucky. Why are they letting me talk about this stuff? I don't know. Does it make me look crazy? Could be. I don't know. A lot of TIs don't believe me. So, it's just, it's crazy. But, anyway, not much going on. I'm still getting it. I've been up since, 6:15. This morning, they wouldn't let me get back to bed. It's the same old crap every single day. This guy gets off on torture me every single morning. He comes on at 6 a.m. and works until 6 p.m. and I get hit the whole time this guy works. He hit me with a little bit of rage when I was making supper. He hit me a little bit when I was getting ready to eat and stuff and stuff. But I spend time in bed, trying to get back to sleep, and I spend, a lot of time in bed trying to get back to sleep. It just doesn't happen, and stuff. I didn't even go out of the house today. Didn't take Tanner out or nothing, and we've just been hanging around here, laying around, trying to get back to bed, watching a little TV. It's just, that's what they want. They don't want you doing anything because it interferes with the technology. Taking your dog for the walk. They don't even want me watching TV. They try to encourage me not to watch TV. Manipulate me, and stuff. So that's kind of what's been going on around here. So, anyway, there was I believe it's a lady on YouTube that left a comment saying that she wanted to send me a package. I don't have a P.O. box. I'm sorry for that. I don't have a P.O. box or anything. So you probably wouldn't be able to send it, but I don't have a P.O. box number or anything like that, and stuff. So, but other than that, not much going on. I'm still getting it, you guys, but it's not extreme, So anyway, I'm gonna cut this off, you guys. So I hope you guys had a good weekend, and I hope you guys have a good Christmas and stuff. The way things are going for me, I'll probably get nailed on Christmas and New Year's. I don't think they're gonna lay off me. I'm trying to hang in there. I'm surviving. My head's above water, but if they're gonna keep on hitting me like this, it's I'm trying to survive. This I'll have to do something. Trying to figure out a way to shield my head or something to lighten the attacks. Everything I have, everything I made, copper, steel, aluminum, just doesn't work. They get through it, and stuff, and Anyway, I'm gonna cut this off. I hope you guys stay safe out there, and I'll talk to you later.